Hi everybody, JoPaddy here, and today I'm going to try this iron-on thing that I had gotten before that we talked about. It's an iron-on transfer gold glittery thing. It came in this little package here, and I got it at Walmart. But I'm going to try to see if I can do an iron-on transfer on this canvas. I'm pretty sure I can, but the bigger question would be, if I pour paint over it, would this shine through? Or would it just get drowned in the paint? I'm sure I have to probably thin my paints down a little bit so they're not really thick, or it won't pop, the design won't pop through, but I don't know. Let's just try this first, everybody, and see if we can get this iron on. Now I'm gonna have a piece of wood here that I'm gonna put on underneath here because I need to have something a little firm there. Let's see. I'm going to have to hold it up with something while I iron that. Here we go. Alright. Now this isn't in any fancy order or whatever. I'm just want to see if this will work. Alright. It says to put a towel down, so I'm going to put a towel down. It says hold it on there for 40 seconds. So I'm going to do this for 40 seconds. Okay, everybody, let's see what we got here. And I could tell when I peel this back by the sound that worked pretty good. And it's got a piece of wood, and this is a sand block just to kind of push that up there so the iron has something to give on. Okay, well that's that. Let me go turn the iron off and we'll try to do a pour, everybody. Alright everyone, I'm spraying this with water out of my little squirt bottle. And what I thought I'd do is try to play around with inks first on here, just to see how that would turn out. Because I know paint's probably going to be too thick, but I was going to put a whole sheet of that gold down, but I thought I'd just try little designs first. So I'm going to put some white down so my colors have something to blend into. Now this is just white ink. And some purples. Lots of bubbles in there because this is full of water. And that's kind of pretty. I love this color. This is a deep violet by Liquitex ink. And a little bit of black, I think, here and there. Because black and gold and these purples go pretty well together. Pop that, bubbles. Pop, bubbles. Alright, let's move it around the canvas and see what we can come up with. I think I'm going to add a little more white into the corners on the edges here. Getting a lot of bubbles because my ink is almost empty, so I'm just kind of grabbing it from the top. I hate that, just like when I get my nail polish out and there's not much nail polish left. Making some pretty cool looking bubbly swirly things. Ooh, cool bubbles. They'll pop. That looks so cool, you guys. All right, everyone. Well, let's see what this dries like. Just so you know, too, this is one of those little experiment type things. So, and a lot of times when I experiment, things don't turn out the way I really want them to turn out, too, is because I use a cheaper canvas. Like this. This is one of those cheaper canvases from Walmart. And you can always tell because you can see all the little bumps and lumps. But my main thing was just to see if paint or whatever would show through this thing and the sparkles would show through. But I'm going to get this first coat on here and then maybe try to drop some more ink on here once it's dry, and we'll see. Okay, after I added the gold, I went ahead and put a few more drops of the burgundy around, and it's dry. So what I'm going to do now is just put a top coat finish on it. And what I use for top coat is the pouring medium by Vallejo. And I just pour it on there. There's no bubbles. I love this as a top coat. It's beautiful. You get a glass-like finish without the glass feel. It's nice and shiny and smooth, and it's kind of rubbery. I really like that. It's my favorite thing to use for top coats. And a lot of times I only need one coat. It's gorgeous, you guys. I love this for a top coat. Don't need a brush or anything like that. Got to be patient. Patience is a virtue when it comes to this kind of stuff. Once again, this isn't like a painting. This is just one of those little experiments from the little, what do you call it, the iron-on. Just wanted to see what it would look like and see if it would stay stuck down on there too once you get the top coats on. So I'm just getting my edges here, and that's that. I'm going to go ahead and pop some of these bubbles. Make sure that that's a nice even coat. One good thing about this type of top coat too, unlike resin, you don't have to have something underneath it, you know, to protect the bottom, because when you put resin on stuff, the canvas has a tendency to collapse. That's why I always, even when I use resin, I very thin coat and spread it around everywhere. All right, well, I'm going to pop these bubbles and let it dry and show you guys the picture.